Right now at 5, the man believed to be responsible for the death of Madeline Kingsbury is trying to move his trial to a different county.
And an increase in anxiety and depression among teens.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. The man accused of killing a Winona mother last March is trying to move his case out of the county. Adam Fravel is charged with multiple counts related to the death of Madeline Kingsbury. Fravel's lawyers recently filed motions with the Winona County Court to move his trial outside of Winona County and to dismiss the first-degree murder with a premeditation charge. They claim Fravel won't get a fair trial in Winona County because of the case's extensive media coverage and the large number of community members who engaged in search efforts for Kingsbury. In the effort to dismiss one of Fravel's charges, the motion cites a lack of sufficient evidence. The evidence submitted to the grand jury to indict Fravel was not enough to prove the alleged murder was premeditated. These motions will be addressed in March.
Wisconsin Governor Evers is visiting UW-Eau Claire today following his State of the State address last night. Wisconsin's Department of Health Services Secretary Kirsten Johnson joined the governor at the university's campus. They spoke on several accomplishments the state made in advancing health care, like making Plan B free for people on Medicaid. Evers also took time to address the state's workforce shortage. While he hopes to provide more funding for training programs and apprenticeships, Evers is also taking a non-traditional approach to solving the shortage.
If people want to work and they have kids, they need childcare. And whatever we can do to amplify that, frankly, help the system, the childcare system survive during this time, that's critical, because if we don't step up the plate on childcare, we will have people leaving the workforce.
Governor Evers is also making stops in Wausau and Green Bay today.
A new report says there is an increasing number of teens suffering from a mental health crisis and attempting suicide here in the Badger State.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain spoke with health officials on what's causing the increase. Good evening, Michael.
Ken and Emily, Gunderson and Mayo Clinic officials tell me that cases of anxiety, depression, and suicide are increasing in teens throughout Wisconsin due to the amount of time they are spending on social media. According to the Office of Children's Mental Health, a new report focused on data ranging from 2021 to 2022, and the results are heartbreaking. The report found that the amount of students who reported feeling, quote, sad and hopeless every day has increased over 10% within the last decade. Out of Wisconsin high school students, 22% reported they want to self-harm themselves. Earlier generations were able to disconnect when they got home from work or school, but with technology as prevalent as it is today, it makes it a lot harder.
If we look at the statistics, what we're seeing is that as the increase in social media, or just even the increase in time spent on electronics, as time increases, mental health and conditions in teens also increase.
According to Schreier, the research shows that Wisconsin is seeing a decrease in kids participating in school sports, something she says is a great way for students to stay connected socially, while also improving on symptoms of depression and anxiety. While social media plays a major factor in the increase in anxiety and depression, health experts say the pandemic is still playing a role.
For some people, there was some comfort in isolation. So now when we're asking people to be social again, we see people having more social anxiety. We're having to re-enter an environment that we're just not used to anymore.
Schreier says if parents can help their children treat anxiety or depression during childhood, providers will be able to prevent bigger problems happening as they become adults. UWL students shared with me how they're coping with mental illness.
I mean, like personally for me, I, do the things that I enjoy, and, I take time to hang out with friends or read a book, whatever it might be that's not actual schooling, and then I have that ability to just let my mind relax.
I would say finding a community of people on campus to spend my time with, to build relationships with and connect with them if problems were to arise. Like I know lacrosse has a lot of different great clubs on campus. That's how I've been able to meet some of my best friends who I, do life with and help get through those tough times with.
Now, if you or someone you know is suffering from depression or having suicidal thoughts, you need to call the Suicide Crisis Hotline. That number is 988. You should also speak with your kids if you feel they might be suffering and make them aware school counselors are available if they don't feel like talking to you. Ken and Emily.
All right, Michael Germain live in studio. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, more fog conditions. We also had some rainfall, some precipitation up to the north, but we got another round coming too. So conditions are not going to change much, but the cloud cover and the fog is going to be sticking around. Right now, still pretty much 35, 36 degrees. If you look out visibility-wise, generally above 5 miles. No dense fog like we had this morning, although it gets a little bit worse as you go further south and east, but I think that will continue to go down. We do have a special weather statement that clips some of our area, and that's for fog again tonight, but also some of that moisture actually could refreeze on some roadways, even some patchy freeze and drizzle up in those areas just to the east of Marshfield and up in those areas. Other areas may see that too, but overall nothing on radar right now. We haven't seen any precipitation. If we zoom out, we have another batch of moisture beginning to pull north. One is exiting, another one's going to be coming further north as this front expands, and we have a cold front to the north too. Altogether, we're going to see another round of precipitation, but not for this evening. Cloud cover, pretty steady temperatures. Once again, patchy fog. I think it'll get more worse as we go past midnight for both locations, but notice the temperatures hardly moving much, staying around the mid-30s at both. We do have that winter storm, not so much a winter storm, it's more like a spring storm, but we do have a threat for rain coming in for tomorrow, some wintry mix, which could be some freezing drizzle. And one thing also to keep in mind, a little bit of snow too, but the fog's going to be around once we get past Thursday, and I'll break down the timing of all those impacts and when we might see the sun on full-term surface again.
Full terms, okay.
Which it's going to be probably not till Sunday, maybe even Monday.
All right. Thank you, Greg. The FAA is telling airlines they should check the door plugs on another type of Boeing 737. The 900ER is an older model than the MAX 9, which was the one that had a door panel blow off earlier this month. That plane is grounded nationwide. There are about 380 of the 900ERs in the country, mostly operated by Delta, United, and Alaska Airlines. Aviation analyst Scott Hamilton says the two planes are similar, and that's likely why the FAA is recommending the inspection.
And if I were a passenger, I certainly would not have any hesitation about getting on a 900ER. I think the fact that you've got all these 900ERs that have been out there for, in some cases, decades, they've gone through heavy maintenance checks.
Hamilton says it takes 4 to 8 hours to complete the inspection, and it's unlikely flyers will see any disruption. Delta says it's already done checking its planes, while United and Alaska's are already underway.
A change is coming to financial aid applications, but it may be worth the wait for many students. The Department of Education is adjusting this year's free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. A newly overhauled form that makes applications easier was released December 30th, but the Department of Education didn't tie the latest inflation data into it, and that's what they're doing now. The change might delay things a bit, but it will also release an additional $1.8 billion in financial aid.
The Lincoln Middle School building is off the market. The La Crosse School District making the sale announcement earlier this morning. The building has been sold to Commonwealth Development Corporation of America and the Wisconsin Partnership for Housing Development for just over $2 million. According to a release, the companies plan to turn the building into affordable housing. The school district superintendent says they took what the community wanted to use the building for into account when looking at the sale proposal.
When we went through our community outreach in the area and we identified the priorities that our neighborhoods had in that area, Commonwealth came up with a great proposal that really met the needs of what we were hearing from our community.
One of those priorities was preserving the building's historic elements. The district plans on closing the sale with Commonwealth in June of 2025.
Well, the first ballots are in.
New Hampshire Republican voters chose former President Donald Trump as their candidate. What this means for his competitor, Nikki Haley, as they move forward to the South Carolina primary. All that after this.
Save big money now at Menards. DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. Get a gallon for $19.97 after $8 rebate. Give your space the Platinum treatment with Platinum Plus interior paint. Its stain shield technology protects your spaces with a performance you'd expect from a luxury paint. Pick up a gallon for only $39.89. Also, don't forget to check out Ironside, Dutch Boy's Color of the Year.
Save big money at Menards.
Luther High School, a powerhouse in culture and academics. Our students are given the tools for high school academic success while also enjoying athletics, choir, and band. Our on-site industrial arts program provides advanced welding and advanced woodworking programs, along with Industry 4.0 classes. Luther High School is a Wisconsin parental choice school. All families who apply to Luther receive tuition grants. Your Luther High School, Christ-centered education, encouraging and preparing students for life. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
It's happening this weekend. The King Furniture 72-hour mattress sale with incredible deals on the most comfortable mattresses. Take 10% off every mattress in our store. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. Get your choice of a plush or firm therapeutic hybrid queen mattress for just $9.99 and get free delivery too. The King Furniture 72-hour mattress sale this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
You may be making New Year resolutions to go to the gym or travel more, but what about updating that old bathroom or outdated kitchen? With Mad City, you can do both. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted interior remodeling expert for custom walk-in shower solutions and modern kitchen cabinet refacing. It's so affordable, and your project will only take days, not weeks. Call now during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation on a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments. Senior and military discounts, plus a bonus with your free in-home estimate. Receive a $50 Target gift card and call during this program to receive $500 in Mad City cash with qualifying purchase, good for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, voters in only 2 states have chosen who they want to be the next president, but it appears more and more likely that the 2024 presidential ballot will look just like the 2020 ballot. Former President Donald Trump taking on President Joe Biden.
Natalie Brand is in Washington, D.C. with more details.
After winning Iowa and now New Hampshire, former President Donald Trump says the race for the GOP nomination is effectively over.
When you win Iowa and you win New Hampshire, they've never had a loss.
The Biden campaign is also preparing for a rematch, saying they will run like the fate of democracy depends on it.
If I'm going to be in a fight, I want to be in a fight with you, the UAW.
The president, holding his second campaign event of the week, rallied a friendly audience of United Auto Workers as he tries to lock up political support from labor unions.
The UAW is endorsing Joe Biden for President of the United States.
While the president and former president are pivoting to November, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is vowing to keep fighting for the Republican nomination.
Most Americans do not want a rematch between Biden and Trump. The first party to retire its 80-year-old candidate is going to be the party that wins this election.
Haley will rally voters in her home state of South Carolina Wednesday night, but she trails Trump in the polls there.
The numbers in South Carolina are even worse for Nikki. The bottom line is simply this: we should start focusing our attention on the contrast between 4 years of Joe Biden versus 4 years of Donald Trump.
But as election season plays out, Trump still faces unprecedented legal challenges and a decision by the U.S. Supreme Court on whether he can remain on the ballot. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And the Supreme Court is scheduled to hear arguments on February 8th for Trump's appeal of the Colorado Supreme Court decision to remove him from their primary ballot. That is the same day as Nevada's GOP caucuses.
A new Chicago landmark that is going viral.
And the video you won't want to miss of the sidewalk impression that's causing many to ask, what exactly is this?
With the mild temperatures, rain coming, we're going to see more snow melting. We might have a little bit of wintry mix for your Thursday too. I'll time out if we got any road impacts with that and what the weekend looks like and when we'll see that sun once again. All that coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.79 per pound or 85% lean for $4.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Baby, it's cold outside, but this house is going to be nice and comfortable when we're done with it. Hi, Andrew Larson here from Larson Home Services and Dr. Energy Saver. Do you have enough insulation? Is your home cold and drafty? Does your furnace run nonstop? If it does, give us a call. We're not just an insulation company, we are the experts from the attic up. Call now and get 24% off installation labor and a free upgrade to R60. Be part of the Larson experience.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Water Works. For more than 30 years, American Water Works has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Buy a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage McGriddles and get one for $1.
The installer was fantastic.
Always smiling when they'd come through, and I appreciated that.
Mad City installs custom baths, walk-in showers, and walk-in tubs. And there's no lengthy remodel with expert installation in as little as 1 day. Plus, as your trusted interior remodeler, Mad City also specializes in modern kitchen cabinet refacing. Pick up the phone. Call now during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments. You'll get a bonus with your free in-home estimate. Receive a $50 Target gift card. Plus, call during this program and with your qualified purchase, receive $500 in Mad City cash for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our winter freezer filler bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, the Chicago suburbs have a new landmark that's gaining big fame thanks to social media.
Yeah, many are calling this sidewalk impression a rat hole, while others in Roscoe Village say it looks like a squirrel.
I don't see either. Neighbors say it's been there for 20 years, but now a viral post has made it super popular. There's even been a marriage proposal and a wedding at the spot.
I've been wanting to see the rat hole for a while. It's just so simple and like so artistic.
I already know that the alderman and the city is going to be probably getting rid of this soon, just with all the commotion.
Well, not everyone is a fan of the hole's new popularity. Residents on the block say this lasting impression is bringing noise, excess garbage, and vandalism.
And confusion, might I add.
Yeah,
I don't see a rat. I don't see a squirrel.
I don't know where
just see
they're
an
going with that.
indention. Yeah.
I guess it'd look like if like a flying squirrel touched down on wet concrete, I guess. But marriage proposal over the spot?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. But be careful not to trip over it. All right, back to you, Greg.
That would be my concern, is tripping over that thing too, and especially in the dark. But we do have some fall conditions, like Chicago also has too. The fog, the rain, we have that coming. We got things to look at. Tonight it's not going to be as important as tomorrow, but still tonight we have areas of fog, could be dense. There is some light wintry mix there. I had that special weather statement I showed, probably northeast of Eau Claire. Some pockets of freezing mist if the temperatures get below freezing. But then south La Crosse, that's when we're going to start seeing the moisture return late tonight. Wintry mix potentially starting off, but then it will quickly transition to light rain for probably most of the morning commute. And as we go through tomorrow, speaking of the morning commute, that wintry mix for some areas will turn to rain for most. So I think most areas will see just rain. We'll kind of time that out in a second. Noon, everything should be rain for most areas. And then PM, we're going to see that light rain begin to transition for some areas to maybe some sleet, snow, not expecting a lot of accumulation with that, and then it'll all taper off Thursday night. So once again, it's going to be a mess, dreary, cloudy, foggy Thursday, really more spring-like conditions. There's the one batch of moisture pushing away. The other one's pretty far south, but it's going to be pull up north and actually deepen, and that's what's going to bring our rainfall once again for most of the area. You time that out, here's some of that light pink up there. That's for some of the light freezing precipitation that could be occurring tonight, very light, isolated. Here comes some of the showers of light rain beginning to approach the area from the south. As we get towards the morning commute, you might see a little pink in here, so any areas that could fall below freezing or close to it might see initially some light freeze drizzle or even some sleet before it all transitioned really by the time we get to 7-8. Everything south of Eau Claire should be just light rain for most. Up to the north, once again, you see those temperatures hovering around freezing. Could be a little bit of a mix to start off. Then as we get closer to 10 to noon, everything really transitions to light, generally rain. Some pockets of even moderate rainfall. You see temperatures in the mid-30s all the way up to even to Ladysmith. And then as we get towards the afternoon, you'll start seeing the cooler air begin to approach or dig south. That may turn some of the light rain into snow north of Eau Claire. But look at the temperatures. You can see overall, even when the snow starts falling, we're still in the mid-30s, so road conditions won't be a big deal. And then as we go through Thursday evening, you'll start seeing the transition further west to some light snow. Once again, wet snow. Other areas may start seeing that toward Thursday night, but the temperatures remain really above freezing, so that'll help keep the roads mainly wet, even if we do transition to snow. Friday evening, you'll start seeing it taper off, and then as we go through Friday night, should be mostly dry, but once again, you can probably see drizzle, dense fog going on through Saturday morning, given all the moisture that is in the atmosphere, but that's really the end of the precipitation threat. Icing, very light potential as you go north of east of Ladysmith. That's in the morning. There could be some isolated pockets of it further south, but that's the area of threat for that. And for snowfall, this is really for tomorrow evening through Friday morning, a little bit of an area up towards northeast of Eau Claire and towards Austin too. Once again, this would be wet snow, probably not going to be a road impact given that. And next week, all that warm air out to the west is going to be pushing over. So we actually could see maybe potentially record highs by the end of next week once the sun comes out. But for tonight, we're looking at the temperatures right around freezing and above. That precipitation will come in late for areas south. Tomorrow, it's going to be a wet day for all, maybe a little bit of winter precipitation to start off, but most areas will see the rain. It'll end by Thursday night. We see cloudy conditions continue to the weekend, potentially sun coming out Sunday, if not Monday. And then the temperatures continue to climb through the rest of the week. So we could approach 50 next week if everything pans out.
Wow. All right, Greg.
So it's going to be warm.
Thanks for the update.
Thank you.
Shakespeare once asked, what's in a name? Well, it turns out some are simply generational.
The new list of names some are saying are going extinct. Stay with us.
New windows can give you a whole new view of the world around you. Call today for a prompt free estimate from the Board Store Home Improvements, 782-8877.
When the insurance company sees Bygoff and Rohde on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygoff and Rohde gets results for its clients.
It's time to power up at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the comfort that power brings to your new recliner, sofa, or sectional. All on sale now. And if it's powered up, there's even special financing and free delivery. Upgrade your reclining experience with adjustable headrest and adjustable lumbar. All at the push of a button from top manufacturers like FlexSteel, La-Z-Boy, and Stressless. Sale prices, special financing, and free delivery. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Get a new shower for the new year with one call to Mad City. Choose from modern wall colors including Canyon Rock, Othello, and Evo, infused with Microban for easy cleaning. And if your kitchen needs updating, Mad City also specializes in custom kitchen cabinet refacing. Plus, with our price lock guarantee, receive a free design consultation and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Time is running out to call during our New Year New Bath and Kitchen sale. Receive free installation of a new bath, shower, or cabinet refacing project with 24 months, no interest and no payments, senior and military discounts, plus a bonus. With your free in-home estimate, receive a $50 Target gift card. And last chance to call during this program to receive $500 in Mad City cash with qualifying purchase. Good for future home improvements. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
If you've been in a serious accident, you need a serious legal team. By Goff and Rohde is the Western Wisconsin powerhouse. Attorneys who won't settle for less than you deserve. Call By Goff and Rohde.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Expectant parents look forward to BabyCenter.com's annual list of the most popular baby names. But what about the names that aren't so popular anymore?
According to Baby Center, girls' names that were popular when millennials were being born have been falling for the past decade. And boys' names ending in Aiden, which were popular in the 2000s, are losing popularity as well.
Girl names most at risk of going extinct this year include Brooke, Blake, Amanda, and Michelle. And the once popular boy names, Julius, Jaden, Johnny, and Bradley, could also vanish.
You can check out the full list at BabyCenter.com, and I checked out our names.
Okay.
Yours is pretty rare. You were ranked 2,762.
Yeah, I haven't met a lot of Kens in my life.
I was number 35.
Okay.
Which I was on the top 10 list for a while, but now it's plummeting.
Okay, but still top 40. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Meanwhile, Greg over there, he's even rarer than I am.
3,000. What was it? 3,062?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
There he is. The lone Greg.
All right, we'll have another look at our forecast when we return.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through the end of January, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning on 40-pound bags of wood fuel pellets, $4.99. Rewards members pay just $4.79. New Blaine's brand washer fluid, $2.49 a gallon for Rewards members. Plus, Chick Days are coming. Order yours in-store or online. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. See that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Whether you have a design emergency or just want to shop the best furniture showroom in the area, the January clearance sale at International Furniture is the best time to buy high-quality furniture with savings up to 70% off retail price on select floor samples. International Furniture, I-90 Exit 2, La Crosse.
All right, tonight cloudy. We'll have that wintry mix for La Crosse and then changing to rain as we get closer to the morning hours. Eau Claire, generally just fog will be the problem. We'll see some of that light precipitation tomorrow. That's what you're looking at as you wake up. Rain kind of pushing in, maybe some pockets of wintry mix, and then it's just rainy Thursday. Fog potentially through Saturday, and 40s coming back next week, it looks like.
So I heard that combo of fog and drizzle is frizzle. So it's frizzling outside. That's what it's going to be like tonight and tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you at 6.